Welcome you all here to the Astros Youth Academy at Sylvester Turner Park. If you didn't know where you are, now you do. We are so excited for today, something that we've been working on a little while, and we really appreciate you guys being here to join us with this really special announcement. I want to recognize a few individuals in the audience today. First of all, our guest of honor, Bob Watson, Bob and Carol Watson. Bob is, as you all know, a former Astros player and general manager. We have our mayor of our great city of Houston, Sylvester Turner, Mayor Turner. We've got our Houston Parks Director, Steve Wright. Steve, thank you for being here. Special guest, Sharon Robertson, the daughter of the late Jackie Robinson, who is actually the MLB educational programming consultant. And following today's program, we're going to host Sharon with our group from Harris Academy next door to talk about our Breaking Barriers essay contest. And we actually have the winner of the 2017 contest here, Dragan Nelson. Where are you, Dragan? Right back here. Yeah, we're really proud to have you here from our Houston area. So thank you. From MLB, we've got Daryl Miller. Daryl is a VP of Youth and Faculty Development. Thank you for coming all the way from California. Jim Crane, owner of the team, owner and chairman of Houston Astros. Reed Ryan, president of Business Operations. And I'm Clyde Carter, executive director of the Astros Foundation. Again, thank you all for being here. As you know, we're celebrating February, which is Black History Month, and it's our pleasure to honor someone whose history in the game of baseball actually spans my lifetime. So that's an amazing feat there. So we've got a short program here for you, and we'd like to recognize make a couple other introductions. Daryl Wade, director of our Youth Academy. Daryl over here. They do a great job in the community. Where's our Jimmy Wynn? Oh, Jimmy Wynn at Toy Cannon. Art Howell. I saw Mr. Howell somewhere. There you are. The former Astros player. And what's the nickname? Scipio Speaks. What do you call him, Reed?
Well, you can't say that.
Oh, you can't say that. And so we really appreciate, a lot of Mr. Watson's teammates and players, and really appreciate you guys being here. And in recognition of Black History Month, the Astros Foundation will honor the achievements and impact of Bob Watson with today's announcement. Bob's lifetime service and devotion to baseball is immeasurable. We're so proud to have him as a member of our Astros family, and we'd like to welcome our Mayor Turner to the podium to talk about what we do out here at the park and your love for the game. And Mr. Watson, come on up.
Look, let me say good morning to everyone, and this is an exciting time to be alive. Last night I was with Nikki Giovanni. Last night at the University of Houston campus, I've got to make sure I say that name right, because last night I gave it the Acres Home Fanatic, and the crowd just didn't treat me kindly. And then today, in the month of February, Black History Month, now Bob, I am with you and Carol this morning. What a fantastic time to be in the city of Houston. Give it up to Bob Watson. Look, I know Twyla has already acknowledged some people, but special occasion. So I do Sharon Robinson, thank you all for being here, and the whole family, appreciate that. Give it to Sharon Robinson, daughter Jackie Robinson. And just a little personality in the city, Jim Crane, just small personality, but took ownership of the Astros and really just put the city of Houston on the bigger map. So I'm forever indebted to Jim Crane and to the Houston Astros. Give it up, Jim Crane. Thank you, man. Reed, always good to see you again. And then I got Bob on this end. I got Jimmy Wynn on that side. And I told them both I'm standing on their shoulders. So thank you both. Art Howell is here. Skip your things. And the list goes on and on and on. but most especially to my kids from Harris Academy. Good to see all of y'all. Good to see all of them. And then Steve Wright with Houston Parks is here. They have done an excellent job of maintaining this park on behalf of everyone, so I certainly want to thank them. This is a special day. Carter G. Woodson really declared this day years ago, Black History Month. And quite frankly, what I like to look at it in a city that's the most diverse city in the country, it's a special day every day in the city of Houston, because literally every day you can name people who have contributed to our city coming from all walks of life. So it's very, very special. And of course here today with Bob Watson being here, the many contributions that he's made to Major League, on the field, off the field, Yankees, Braves, Red Sox, Astros, but the second African-American general manager in the league, okay, my hat's off to you. It's not just what he's done on the field, but it's what he's done off the field. And then been a tremendous supporter and help on so many, many fronts. I've seen him out here so many, many times. So just thank you, Bob, for what you continue to do, which is an indication that your contribution continues. As long as the Lord wakes you up in the morning and gives you activity of your limbs, there's always something more that can be done. Then the Educational Center. I just left downtown, talked to a number of business individuals about our Higher Houston Youth Summer Program, with the focus being on education. I tell everybody, education is the key. Education, education, education. And that's what's happening at this academy. More than 10,000 youth coming through on an annual basis, year-round, free instruction, free league play. Quite frankly, we are building character, building individuals. More than 22 people from this last year received scholarships. So it does make a huge, huge difference. And from someone who was born and reared and still live in this neighborhood. I grew up a couple of miles away, and literally where I live today, I can walk here. I'm 2 or 3 blocks away. I'm right in the vicinity of Harris Academy. And years ago, this used to be 27 acres of nothingness. It was the West Montgomery Park with nothing on it 27 years ago. Literally nothing on it. Nobody played out here but the drug dealers, but families and children stayed away. And then we ended up turning it around, putting a lot of baseball fields on it. It started changing. The Astros Major League stepped up, added a lot more amenities to it. And then the Houston Chronicle, in one of their editorials, then labeled it a field of dreams. And that's exactly what it has become. Now you got 10,000 kids that are coming through here annually. Every second Saturday in April is our family day. We have about 13,000 folk that are out here from 2 to 6 o'clock every second Saturday in April. The whole area now has been transformed. Literally, one field can change your community. But what we have to continue to do, and what's happening today, is that constantly adding to it and expanding it. Because as we expand it, more people can be reached, more lives will be transformed, and the benefits continue to flow. And I know it makes a difference when we invest in our kids and in our community, because you're looking at someone who was born and reared and still live from Acres on the north side, as we say, the fofo, in this area. But you're looking at someone who is now the mayor of the 4th largest city in the United States of America, who still lives right in the community in which he was born and reared. So I know it makes a difference. So again, Bob, Carol, the entire family, thank you for what you have done. Thank you for what you continue to do. And thank you for being the sort of role model that for those of us who didn't walk with a Frederick Douglass, didn't walk with a Sojourner Truth, didn't walk with many of those individuals from yesterday. But the good news is that the Lord has allowed us to walk with people like you. We can see you, touch you, hug you, talk to you. And for many of these kids, it makes all the difference in the world. So thank you for being Bob Watson.
one note, Mayor Turner, when I heard you at another occasion say the FOFO, I said, is that the zip code? Our zip code is 088. That's the bus route. In case you don't know that, that is the bus route in the neighborhood. Just to clarify. I always do my homework. It's important to know that. Our next special guest is Ms. Sharon Roberts, and we'd love to invite you to the podium and talk a little bit about this gentleman, because I think you know him well. Thank you.
Thank you. It's always special to come back to Houston. I see Marion, I go, Marion, are you still here? How many years has it been? 26? She told me 26 today. I was like, so anyway, so much family and love here, and especially happy to be with Bob and Carol and their son and daughter. Carol was reminding me how far back we did go. 1979, I guess, Bob hit some special mark. What was it, a million? What? 75. So what did you hit? Scored the millionth run. Oh my goodness. And he gave the proceeds to the Jackie Robinson Foundation. And you know, in this world where we live, I've been with Major League Baseball as I'm a baseball family, obviously, but I actually been working for the Commissioner of Baseball for 22 years as educational consultant. And in that role, we travel a circuit, you know, so you run into the Watsons, and you know, and it's always a homecoming. So I'm thrilled that they have selected education as the way to honor you, because you've taught us so much over the years, and you've dedicated so much to young people, that is a fitting place for you to be honored in. You know, we honor you for your years and your being a player, but it's really, to me, it's how you supported other baseball families through the BAT program. That makes it even more special because, as we know, many families struggle in their post-baseball years, and to be able to provide support for them shows us, you know, the kind of character that you have and commitment to all families and young people. So I love you very much. Can't wait to see the center. And love you too, Carol. Thank you for including me this morning.
Our next up is Jim Crane. Without his leadership, without his inspiration and his vision for the future for our youth, this couldn't be possible. I'm going to welcome Jim up. Thank you, Jim.
Well, it's great to see the kids here. Quite frankly, if it wasn't for baseball, I might not be up here. When I was a kid, I used to get on my bike, you know, drive a couple miles. Probably your parents wouldn't let you do that today with my bat and my glove and play a little baseball. So I have a deep fondness for the ballparks and where the kids play, and I'm sure you all have fond memories. We're very proud of what the Astros have been able to do in the last few years in renovating city parks and getting more kids playing. Major League Baseball is being a big part of that. Thank them for participating and helping. But when you look in here, you can kind of see, you know, a place where kids can go, they can be safe, have a good time, and learn some things about life and baseball. And now, because of Bob's great leadership over the years, and I'll talk a little bit about that, is build this great teaching center where we can get more kids in here and give them a little better education and also teach them a little baseball. But Bob was here before I got here. And, you know, I heard a lot of stories about you. I hadn't had a lot of time to talk, but he was one of our great leaders in the Astros Foundation, in the team and the organization. 56 years the team was around. Bob was a great player, but not only that, he was the first African-American general manager and set a lot of things up to open the doors and help other minorities succeed in the baseball world, which you know, we're continuing to work on. So we appreciate your leadership. we're very honored to be able to help here and very honored to build this in your name, and congratulations to you and your wife for all you've done for the city and the Houston Astros. Thank you very much.
Well, we'd like to show you some pictures of the latest and greatest addition here at the Astros Youth Academy in honor of Bob Watson, our very special guest today, the Bob Watson Education Center. We're really excited for this. Come on up and Bob Watson. Thank you.
Thank you. And I really think this tremendous turnout. I see people I haven't seen in a long time, some old neighbors and old friends, and there's a picture in here that was an interesting gentleman. Played for the Astros back in the day. I think he's scouting now for the Diamondbacks. Scipio Spinks. We called him Sudden Sip back in the day. Hit the ball very hard. Nice Sudden Sip. Mr. Mayor, thank you for those tremendous words. I tell you, I came to Houston in 1965. The Astrodome was just opening. Old running buddy over here, Jimmy Wynn, was hitting home runs. I remember those days fondly because even though the Astrodome was up, we went across the street and on the parking lot and took batting practice in Old Colt Stadium. And the mosquitoes were real big and it was real hot. But over the years, the Houston Astros have come from way, way down to way, way high. And I tell you this, I'm very proud to have been a part of all of that over the years. Even though I went away as a player, got traded, and went to New York as a general manager, that wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for the Astros, because I was the general manager here first. And we had put together a pretty good little team. We finished second in 94 and 95. So I kind of laid the groundwork back then. But for what the club has done over the last few years, it's been just fantastic. And I have one guy here, I kind of tested this. I told him that my prayers are with him on every playoff game. I would text him and tell him, hey, we're praying for him. And that was to Reed. And I remember Reed when he was this high. So, but the Astros, we are very, very proud of you. And I think the club has really kind of threw the gauntlet down when they made a couple of trades and added to their pitching staff. And they got a good chance of doing it again. And again, my prayers are with you. This building here is just, I'm so humbled to be involved with it. You know, I grew up in Los Angeles, and there was a park a block away, and I spent a ton of time at the park. And we didn't have a facility like this, but it was a place to go. It was a safe place. And this facility, even this one here, is the Jimmy Wynn batting cage. I mean, to have the Bob Watson Educational Center is just fantastic. And these young people over here, they will have an opportunity to further their education in a safe environment, and I'm just proud to be involved in it. And I'm thankful for one other group, and most folks don't know about this. I usually take on Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday 5 hours dialysis because I got stage 4 kidney failure, and they let me off. But I got to be back by 11:30. But I thank for the turnout. I thank you for the tremendous words, and thank you for this. Thank you.
Well, thank you. The Education Center is just what it says. The Bob Watson Education Center. It will provide opportunities here in the community to offer extensive tutoring, educational classes, life skills, SAT, ACT, financial literacy. The sky's the limit. What it provides us is a great indoor air condition, because we need that space here that we can accommodate. It's roughly, it's about a 3,000 square foot footprint, so that makes it about a 6,000 square foot facility. And you can come up and take a look, and we look forward to many of you kids over from Harris Academy joining us after school. And we're super excited. Completion, we hope to have it open by the end of the year, first quarter next year, weather permitting, God permitting. And we hope to see you all back when we open it. I thank you for being here. Thank you.